Bueno, buenas noches tengan todos. Ya vamos a estar a punto de comenzar. Apenas William llegue, William y Aida. Vamos a tratar este va a ser nuestro primer meetup en inglés. Así que igual voy a tratar de apoyar en la traducción, pero no sé si... Ah, aquí está Aida. Aida nos va a apoyar también. Entonces, les voy a dar la bienvenida y vamos a comenzar a aflojar esa lengua para practicar el inglés. Entonces aquí todos están bienvenidos también para practicar. So we can start right now. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Blending WordPress, AI, and VR for for more accessible community. My name is Viviana, and I'll be your host tonight. And this is the first meeting in English, as I told you. So please be patient with me. Eh, and we are in this moment excited to explore how technologies like generative AI, immersive VR, and WordPress web development can help make WordPress community more inclusive and more accessible worldwide. Eso es lo que vamos a tratar de mirar esta noche, cómo podemos lo que es WordPress, lo que es la tecnología de la inteligencia artificial y la realidad aumentada o la realidad virtual. Podemos unir esos tres componentes para hacer una comunidad más accesible dentro de WordPress alrededor del mundo. Entonces les presento en estos momentos eh, nuestros ponentes estrella aquí que nos van a compartir su experiencia. Por un lado, for, for a moment, we are going to present our hosts, our speakers. For our side is William Jackson. He's CEO at Metaverse, WordPress, and My Quest to Teach. And in the other side is Aida Correa-Jackson, Professor CEO of Love Build Life. And they are involved in WordPress community since 2010 and 2018. There are business owners, entrepreneurs, educators, and sponsors of youth, teens, and young adults. And well, please, William Jackson, help me. You can introduce yourselves and anything you need, I will be here.
Okay, that
Gracias.
was gracias. Thank you. That was very good.
Thank you.
That was a good start. Thank you. We are here in Jacksonville, Florida, and we just went through a hurricane. But everything's fine. We went through the hurricane that was coming from the Gulf of Mexico. That was supposed to be really bad with high winds. In some areas it was, but we were very fortunate that we got some rain and some wind, so we're safe, and others around us in our community too. So we're happy to be here.
Thank you.
So I'm Aida Correa-Jackson. Mi familia son de Puerto Rico y yo nací aquí en los Estados Unidos. Y I'm so sorry que yo no puedo hacer esto en español, pero yo no hablo en español. So,
No,
it
está
will be in
bien.
English for me too.
Va a haber una mezcla ahí, no importa.
So yeah, we've between us, we've been involved in WordPress over 10 years. I first started in 2010. My first WordCamp was WordCamp Orlando in Orlando, Florida, and attended from 2010 to 2017, where I was able to start speaking about the blending of WordPress and different types of technology. Interesting enough, my first talk was about how to be using a lot of the kids' terms or students' terms, how to be hip, how to be updated, how to be engaged with WordPress in the community and in the global community, because I saw where WordPress can be influential in helping youth, teens, and young adults. So I'm a teacher by trade. I taught 33 years technology, and it was a great experience. But my mission or my goal was to teach as many youth and teens and young adults from elementary school to higher education how to use different types of technology like WordPress to be business owners and to be entrepreneurs. So trying to make it fun and exciting and a lot of engagement. My thing is like if you're going to have fun with it, you're going to learn more with it. So during that time in 2018, Aida and I, we attended our first WordCamp in 2018, and I'll let Aida share that story. And from there, it's a wonderful and blessed experience.
So can you still hear us? Because I saw that you froze, Viviana.
Yes, I heard you, but
Okay,
I don't
that's
know
fine.
if you hear me because
Yes.
my laptop start to get slow. I don't know if maybe I can shut down the cam so I can hear you well. No problem?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Thank you.
So you can hear us because no one else has a cam on. So I started in 2018. Like he said, we went to WordCamp Miami. It was my very first WordCamp ever. And it was on the 10th anniversary of WordCamp Miami, which is huge. It's humongous. I volunteered. I was a MC, and I spoke for the first time. And that was it. After that, I was hooked on the community, hooked on WordPress and WordCamps. So we've been doing this together now since then, almost 7 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And we've attended more than 50 WordCamps, and we've spoken and all kinds of stuff. So we do education together. We got married in 2020.
Okay.
So yes. So this is a true story. We got married during the pandemic. So as you know, we could not invite anyone to the wedding. So it was really just a very few people in our church that were friends and our own children.
I know.
But we asked the church if they could stream it for us because I have family from New York. He has family in Philadelphia, and we were like, we have family, in other cities that would love to see us get married, but they can't come. And they said, sure. So we told, we put it on our media that we were going to get married and that we were going to stream it. And 240 people attended. And the majority of those people were from this community.
Oh my
I
God.
was blown away. The word, what made me even look, because I wasn't even going to look, was that someone from the community reached out to him to wish him well and to say, a prayer. And I said, from WordCamp? And he said, yeah. And I was like, really? He said, yeah. So after everything passed and I started looking, and I was like, oh my God, look at this. Oh my God. I didn't even, so it's to be a blessing because we have a great community here.
I love it.
Yeah, it was beautiful. So beautiful. So my passion is for beginners and for those who are new to the community, because what that feels like. This is a great opportunity. Obviously for Latinos, that's a big deal for me. My mother was the very first person in my family to get involved in technology. So for her, she didn't know anything about computers, and she ended up joining a computer group. And before you knew it, she was building computers. Before my mother passed, which was also unfortunately in 2020, she had her own computer company. And that's how I got involved in technology.
Okay, that's a good introduce of yourselves. Voy a tratar, I'm trying to translate a resume. Bueno, pues para los que nos están escuchando, Carlos, David, Víctor, primero que todo, gracias por estar aquí conectados, estar ahí a tiempo. La sesión va a ser grabada, así que pues lo podemos después subir a wordpress.tv. En estos momentos, bueno, sorry. William nos presentó como su background, su conocimiento sobre, está dentro de la comunidad desde el 2010, ha estado trabajando con la juventud, con los niños y siempre está buscando cómo hacer la comunidad más inclusiva a través del metaverso. Y pues la juventud es la que más como que se adapta a la tecnología, entonces ha tenido una muy buena respuesta al respecto. Y por otro lado, Aida ha estado, bueno, ella estuvo en el WordCamp del 2018. No sé, no entendí bien si fue por ahí es donde se conoció con William, pero el caso es que tuvieron, nos acaba de comentar de que el matrimonio lo tuvieron en el 2020 y a pesar del tema de la pandemia, tuvieron mucho apoyo de parte de la comunidad de WordCamp para todo el evento de su matrimonio. Entonces fue un espacio muy bonito y de haber sido una experiencia fabulosa. So, we can continue, please,
Okay. Go.
with your presentation. What are we going to learn today?
We're going to talk about blending with WordPress and blending with AI. So I have to make sure I'm transparent with the information because back in 2022, Aida introduced me to the metaverse, and we were on a program that you could use on your phones and connect with people. And she told me there was this great program that was a virtual environment that you can get on the metaverse and you can create. And the platform is called Spatial. So it's very graphically embraced in immersive environments. We already VR educated teachers, VR certified with a company called Victory XR and Engage. So as we learned more and more about how education can be blended, how WordPress can be blended with web development and immersive environments, we started out creating multiple environments where we blend the metaverse with WordPress. So that way it addresses several issues. One is accessibility, where there are still thousands of people that still are hesitant to come to work camps and meetups. And still there are thousands of people that have some type of mobility disability. So they're either in the wheelchair or they're hospital bound or homebound. So this way they can still attend, our community work camps as avatars. And it does several things. The idea is, I need as artists to bring more arts into the environment where people create an avatar, and the avatar can be anything you want. You can create different bodies and anything that you want to change as far as your avatar, you can. And we're going to show you through a program, readyplayer.me, how that's done. But the beauty of that is that you can still chat with each other. You can still vocally communicate with each other. And you can still engage and participate. The wonderful thing about that is people can still contribute to our community. So they can still feel a part of the community and contribute to what's going on. So one of the things that I wanted to show you was Ready Player Me.
But are we going to get in all in this moment? Sorry?
Yes, you can get on. I put the links in the chat. So you can actually go on to readyplayer.me. You can use your laptop.
Okay.
Or you can use your phone.
Okay.
And you can create your own avatar.
Okay,
Bueno,
so I'm gonna bring up.
para los que nos están escuchando en estos momentos, bueno, entonces la misión es cómo a través del metaverso podemos mejorar lo que es la movilidad, la accesibilidad para aquellos que no se pueden mover a un espacio físico. Y la idea es a través del metaverso mm, poder asistir a WordCamps o a eventos que es la primera misión. Entonces, nos acaban de compartir un link al chat. La idea es que nos podamos unir. Me confirman, we are going to get inside right now or in the moment that
Get in
you...
it?
Well, I wanted to show the programs first that we use because the
Ah, okay.
important thing is, okay, they're all free. Spatial has changed.
Okay.
Spatial has changed its pricing, but it's still very inexpensive.
Right.
So
Ah,
this application that you see is Ready Player Me,
okay.
and when you create an account, you can sign up at your leisure. And when you sign up, you are able to create multiple avatars. The
Okay.
wonderful thing about
Wait,
this is,
So
okay.
please give them a,
give me a break to
give you a chance. Just
translate.
please
Oh,
let
okay.
me.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. No,
Eh,
I'm
No, it's
sorry.
fine.
Entonces, perdón, el link que nos acaba de compartir es para conocer la plataforma donde uno puede unirse, crear un avatar y, bueno, pues participar de mundos. Eh, can you give me, please, how many, do you say that is so expensive? How much
Estoy
is the...
gratis.
Ah, perdón.
Ready Player Me es gratis. También Spatial también es gratis, pero si tú quieres hacer más, te cobran, pero no es
Ah,
mucho.
ok, ok. Gracias. Entonces, sí, no, es para conocer la plataforma. Can you continue, please?
Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop scrolling right here because, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. It says customizable avatar creator. So everything from the skin tone to the eye color to the clothes can be changed.
Everything. The type, body type, all of it.
It's like going to shopping.
It's like going
Yes, going
shopping.
shopping.
Sí. Se puede cambiar la ropa, pelo,
Ujú.
and how do you say the type of body? So, si
Okay.
eres bien flaco o más grueso,
Ok, ujú, ujú.
sí, lo puede cambiar. So, y también, they're always fixing it, so they're trying to update it all the time to be more inclusive. So we're gonna scroll down.
Yes. So one of the things we did a couple of years ago, I believe it was last year, when we spoke at WordCamp San Jose in Costa Rica,
Ujú.
we had a room full of university students, and they had a wonderful time just creating and designing their avatars. So we like to make sure a lot of what we do is fun and educational.
So this is something. So okay, I didn't know if you wanted to translate that real quick, Viviana.
Yes, pues
Okay.
el programa pues te permite ajustar el avatar a tu gusto, le cambias el cabello. Bueno, ustedes han estado en otros juegos, no sé si todos han participado de juegos también móviles y uno le puede dar estilo al muñeco y pues ahí vamos, ¿verdad?
So, and if you are a developer, so if you are already a developer, they do have a developer studio, so you can do even more.
Okay.
Especially if you've ever used Blender or Unity,
Ujú.
then you'll be able to use these, and then you can bring these assets into the metaverse.
Ok, entonces también ahí está la oportunidad para si existen desarrolladores que quieren entrar en este mundo y pues crear. You can create worlds. What kind of things you can create inside, please?
So for this one, you create the avatars and or the clothing for the avatars. So for Ready Player Me, you
Ah,
create
ok.
the avatar and you can create the clothing for the avatars. For spatial, you can create the worlds.
Ah, ok, ok. Entonces en este entorno se puede crear avatares y su ropa y en Special se crean los mundos.
Los mundos.
Special.io. IO.
IO.
Ujú.
EO. EO. And they do have opportunity for monetization. So
Okay. Yes, I learned it too a few years ago that you can create clothes and sell on metaverse, and that's a good
sí,
ingreso, es un buen ingreso ganando, vendiendo
sí.
ropa en metaverso, entonces es una oportunidad también interesante.
See, so we are. If you want to do this while we're speaking about this, then we can go into one of the metaverse sites together.
Ujú, ujú.
Walk you through this. Okay, so we're going to walk you through how to create an avatar.
Okay.
So, all right. So let's go back here for a
So we
second.
recommend signing in
Ujú.
with your email. That way you can come back to it.
Okay, in this moment, are you encourage us to create account?
Yes.
Okay,
So
entonces,
that once you create your avatar, so you're gonna go to the top and you're gonna start at try out avatar creator. When you guys go in, it should be in Spanish already.
okay, creo vamos a entrar a realplayer.me y para que podamos crear las cuentas en estos momentos y pues puedan explorar la plataforma. Y creo que el siguiente paso que nos van a invitar es cómo todos juntos podemos estar dentro de Spatial IO para interactuar entre nosotros. Entonces, comencemos por crear la cuenta en Real Player Me. It's right, William and Aida.
Sí.
Okay, thank you.
So ya when you go in, it should already be in Spanish porque cuando fuimos a Costa Rica todo estaba en español.
Okay.
So
Pero ya
ustedes,
español.
dime.
Hola,
¿No?
Carlos. Bienvenido.
Eh,
Cuéntanos.
hola.
Hola.
Ok, bienvenido. Si tienes alguna
Gracias.
pregunta, si tienes alguna pregunta, cualquiera de los asistentes, si tienen alguna pregunta, pues nomás que prendan el micrófono en español, no importa, y ahí lo resolvemos.
Gracias.
Ok, con gusto.
Ustedes están en Bogotá, ¿verdad?
I think so,
No.
yeah.
You guys are.
Yes, I know that.
Sí.
Víctor, David, Carlos,
No.
Carlos Cuadrado.
I live in Ibagué. This is a city near of Bogota,
Ok,
but I'm from San Andres Island.
Oh,
Yo tengo una amiga aquí que mudó aquí en los Estados Unidos, que es de Manizales.
Sí, está relativamente cerca. It's near, about 1 or 2 hours.
Okay.
Oh,
The
So
distance
she helps
from
me with
here.
my Spanish. Porque ella no habla inglés. So she helps me and I help her. Okay, so this is where you start. You don't have to take a photo. You could just use one of the avatars as you see on the right hand side. I'll have some pre-made ones for you that you could pick. Si quieres, si no, you start however you want.
yes, I'm in this moment sync up, creating account. Please, por favor, los que están aquí conectados, regístrense en Real Player Me para crear su avatar, para continuar con el siguiente paso.
Y esto también se lo puede hacer con tu cell phone. If you ever want to
Ah,
use your,
ok.
si quieren.
Si están en el computador o en el celular, se pueden registrar.
Viviana, ¿Tienes el enlace para la app, para la aplicación?
Ah, ya lo
Oh, put it back.
voy a
Oh,
compartir.
Okay.
okay.
Go back.
She's going to put it back in because remember when someone new comes in, they don't see the old links.
Okay.
En este momento estamos en realplayer.me.
Okay. Here
Ahí.
we go.
Ujú.
So we'll go to try our avatar creator. Whoop.
How many time it will take create an account? Or maybe it's my
Not long.
internet
That
because,
long. It's very quick.
because it's slowly in my internet.
Okay, no,
Oh,
that's fine.
okay.
So
Okay.
what we'll do is we're gonna go through the steps. It doesn't take long. As you saw the first time when William created his first avatar, it was he just picked a pre-made one. It's already dressed. It already has an outfit on. But this one is one that's not pre-made. So you just go to your right and you can pick here male or female. You can pick body type from from small to bigger,
Ujú, ujú.
different sizes. Here you could choose a face shape, eye colors, eye shape. Here's your skin tones. So this one isn't some of them that you do, they're really cool that you can pick different color like pink and
I have a question.
blue, but these are tried to be as close to the regular skin tone as possible.
When I get inside in special links of WordCamp that William made it, I
Mm-hmm.
it, no tuve que hacer avatar and I didn't how to say I didn't make an avatar on the real player me.
Right.
Right.
Because when you go directly into spatial, they usually just give you an avatar, but you can change your avatar there. Or you go here, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show you how to do it from here.
Okay.
So once you create your avatar, so here is the skin tone, the faces,
Mhm.
color. They play around a lot more with the eye colors than they do with the skin tones here. You could be a cyborg if you want.
And the reason they have these set up because more and more companies are asking people to come into environments as avatars so they can test out their skills in the different immersive environments. So when we're doing workshops, we usually have the attendees create 3 to 4 different type of avatars and have 2 that are dressed professionally. So that way, if they are invited into a meeting or a conference, they can have their avatar dressed professionally to represent them, and then have 3 that are created just for fun. So that way, they get used to changing, like Aida was saying, every aspect of the avatar. But there are more companies before they hire people wanting to know their skill level, what type of avatar they create, how they can design it.
Okay.
So,
Eh,
mhm.
Give me, please.
Sí,
I want to share that.
sí,
Eh,
sí.
William nos comparte que hay muchas compañías que últimamente contratan por la habilidad de crear un avatar para entrar en el metaverso y hacer sus reuniones virtuales. Creo que lo resumí bien, no sé si algo más there isn't anything else about hiring users.
So, so a lot of people don't understand what is the purpose behind the metaverse.
Yeah.
To them, it's just gaming. So for them, they just see the metaverse as just a gaming platform. But more companies are utilizing the metaverse because we are a global society.
Mhm.
So companies can create entire showrooms, they can create stores, they can create. Walmart has a space in the metaverse. Kia, the car, Kia has a space in the metaverse. You can actually go in the metaverse to a Kia showroom, take a look at their cars, and drive one in the metaverse. So they're trying to find ways to engage customers. So it's not just about gaming anymore. Some companies also use the metaverse as a way to have meetings
Mhm.
in the metaverse, so that when you have to sit down and have a meeting, you put on your headset and you meet with your co-workers who may be on another part of the country or in another part of the world.
Ok. Esta es una oportunidad muy interesante porque, pues ya, desde el punto de vista de uno que no conoce el tema, ve el metaverso como un juego, pero desde el punto de vista de las compañías, ven el metaverso como la oportunidad para crear negocios, pues sus negocios de forma virtual, ya sean tiendas, ya sean los espacios de trabajo de la empresa, los showrooms, para pues ofrecer sus productos o servicios de forma virtual. Entonces, por eso para ellos les es muy importante contratar personas que tengan la habilidad para pues tanto crear su avatar como para desarrollar dentro del mismo metaverso. Entonces, es lo que nos está compartiendo en estos momentos William y Aida. Eh, can you
Mhm.
continue, please?
Sí. So this is, vamos a decir, esto para la oficina,
Ujú.
pero aquí tenemos algo más como fantasía.
So if I'm in a company, I can go inside a meeting with clothing or de fiesta, ¿no?
De fiesta
O sea,
como de oficina, si quieren.
the
Depende de la compañía.
selection of clothing is open, or you can still going with the guides of the company of how I
Right.
I get in clothes inside the meeting.
Right.
Right. It
Yeah.
goes by the company.
Okay.
So if, for example, if you are going and you're having an interview for a company, if it's a fun company, you may want to come as a fun avatar.
Okay.
But if it's a serious company, there are web companies that are looking into it. If you're looking to for something a little bit more serious, you may want to have something a little bit more professional.
Okay, okay. Estaba preguntando si la elección de la ropa es abierto, o como uno quiera, sin importar si es una reunión de empresa, pero me confirman que no, pues eso va acorde como a los lineamientos de la empresa, de cómo uno se puede vestir. Entonces, así como en la vida real, si uno se va de forma, con ropa formal, en la vida virtual también sería igual. Ok.
So this is why we say, sign up with your email, because you can save one that's more professional, and then you can save, and save as many as you want of the other kind.
Okay.
She's going to be a female face with a nobody.
I'm trying, but my internet gets so slowly, so I only guide us, and I continue with you.
Okay. So William just switched it to male. So if you came on and it was female, you can change the hair. Go back to the hair. She's got long hair right now. Oh, yeah. And right there. So you can make it just short. There you go. Ahí lo tiene. Un indio.
Creating clothes for avatars is so difficult. Are you are you trying it? Trying to do it? Trying to develop?
Creating clothes for avatars is a challenge. It takes skill. I'm still working on it. It's so these are pre-made, but you can, like I said, if you go into the developer part, you can create clothing, create your own avatar. But it is a challenge to create clothing for avatars.
What skills do you need for that?
So is learning the depending on the platform. So Blender is free. So let me see. Let me get you put taken. So Blender is it?
Here it is. Oh, what?
Nope, wrong one. Here we go. Okay. So this platform here is Blender. This is free. You can use this to start practicing.
Sorry, are you show us Blender platform?
Yes. Can you see it?
No.
Oh, no.
In
Are we
the
not sharing anymore?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me,
I'm going to sorry.
click share.
Oh, so I thought all this time we thought you could see our screen. So sorry.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay, well.
Okay.
So this is Blender. This platform is free. You can use it to experiment, to learn how to make 3D objects. And like I said before, if you go to readyplayer.me, I don't want to go back because you already have the thing. So I'm going to go back to the. If you go to readyplayer.me to the main screen, can you see the main screen here? And you scroll down. You see Developer Studio.
I don't
Here
know.
using.
I don't
¿No
know.
lo ves todavía?
Sorry. I don't know. Otra vez se congeló.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
It works different. Do you see it now?
I'm seeing Ready Player Me. Yeah.
It
Developers.
should say Developer Studio. Okay.
So this part here, esta parte aquí, is where you practice making clothing. But I also want you to see down here. Can you see the companies? Some of the companies that use this program.
Okay.
So we got Tommy Hilfiger, L'Oreal, Adidas, Universal Studios, BMW, Vogue, and there's more. These are just a few. New Balance. Some of the avatars. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. So that way we can go back and share again. So some of the avatars are some of the clothes are actually designer clothing. So there's some Tommy Hilfiger outfits in there. There's some fashion outfits in there from Vogue. There's New Balance are the sneakers. They have some New Balance sneakers in there. So there are a lot of companies that can already see how important the metaverse is. Not just VR. Metaverse is VR. So virtual reality. But AR, anybody, I'm sure it was in Colombia too. You play Pokemon Go?
No.
Anybody? No.
I
But you heard about it, right?
it, but I didn't play it.
You heard about it, but todo el mundo lo está jugando, ¿verdad? So Pokemon Go uses AR, which is augmented reality.
Yeah.
And that's when you could take your phone or something and you can put it in front of a real object and an imaginary object will appear in the metaverse, right? So Coca-Cola used AR so that if you had your phone, you can go in front of their machine to buy a cola, you put it up in front of the machine and it'll make the machine come to life.
Yes.
So again, for business, it helps engagement. It helps people want to know more about your company, want to do more. So for those of you who are developers doing websites, it is a way for you to add a new element to your website because we're going to show you how you can use a link from the metaverse to your website.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wait, please, give me a minute. So, de lo que nos acaba de compartir Aida, Aida, es que hay ya empresas como compañías como Tommy Hilfiger, Vogue, Universal, bueno, las empresas, los loguitos que vieron ahí son las que actualmente están contratando para trabajar el tema de la ropa para los avatars. Eh, es como un resumen así a grosso modo de lo que se habló. Y también todo está enfocado ahorita a cómo podemos nosotros que trabajamos desde la parte web integrar la realidad virtual o la realidad aumentada, aunque la realidad aumentada es más de ir a explorar la calle, también pues lo que es en el metaverso se trabaja más lo que es la realidad virtual. Pero igual, pues ambas oportunidades existen en el mercado y es lo que vamos a ver ahorita, como qué oportunidades hay, integrando WordPress con la realidad virtual o la realidad aumentada, o bueno, con metaverso. That's it. Thank you. Yes.
Okay. So in the chat is the link to WordCamp Bogota, on the other platform, Spatial.
If you want, you can share a screen with the work,
Okay.
please.
Okay. So
Metaverse.
go to that. I'm going to show you something you can do. If you went to Ready Player Me, that one.
Yeah, then you can.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay. Well, so if you went here, let's just say this is your avatar. This is okay. We're just gonna leave him. Okay. So if you go and you finish, now I would say play around with it. You can play around with it. But this is your final avatar.
Make sure you click that.
So,
Yeah, we can go that. Okay. Let's see. Hang on.
oh,
Because that's like the right mouse button.
it's stuck. Okay, sorry, it's stuck.
Don't worry.
Okay, we're gonna stop sharing for a
I'm
second.
gonna stop sharing for just a second.
Refresh.
Yeah, let's see. There we
Okay.
go. Okay. So let's try it again.
One more thing. Okay.
Okay, so let me see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So click next. Oh, I did it anyway.
Okay.
So one of the things that you can do, it gives you the option to share your avatar to social media. So everything is a web-based link, which is beneficial because you can link it to other sites. So as you're working on your avatar and you're, like Aida was saying, you're satisfied with and happy, you can copy the link, but then you can also, if necessary, download it to your computer so you can pull it into Blender or other programs. And the functionality is really good that you can have multiple ways to use your avatar in whatever capacity that you want to do. One of the things too is that you can use your avatar in different programs, not just spatial, but there's other avenues as well, to share your avatar. So
Where can I share?
well, let's say, for example, when we're in spatial and you want to use your avatar in spatial, not the one that spatial gives you, but there's a, and it's a little advanced, there's a space in spatial where it will ask you which avatar do you want to use, and you could select that avatar that you created, as opposed to the one it gives you.
Yeah. And for some reason, of course, because we're trying to teach you.
Sorry. Can you repeat that because I
Okay.
getting
So when you Okay, so when you create your avatar in Ready Player B, you can copy the link and use that link in other spaces on the metaverse. You don't have to use it just in spatial. You can use it in other places.
So this is technology, right? So technology is always changing. So the new Ready Player Me, if you do not sign in, you can only use that link to get back to your avatar. If you sign in and use your email, then you'll be able to go in through Ready Player Me to spatial.
Okay.
So it does connect that way.
Ok, entonces, bueno, aquí Carlos hizo la tarea. Carlos made the task, and he created his model in real play.
sí.
Entonces, lo que estamos diciendo es que este link nos sirve no solamente para, pues puede servir en cualquier espacio del metaverso, donde una vez que se loguen con su correo, pues les va a conectar con ese avatar que se crearon.
Very good.
Yeah.
So when people talk about the metaverse, this, as you can see, it's similar to gaming, but it has more of a business approach also to it. So it's not just gaming anymore. It's business and e-commerce, like Aida was saying, it's exploration and development in new technologies.
And it's education. The metaverse is the future of education.
Okay. Please show us how do you use metaverse for education and how you include WordPress and give you a screen. How do you do that, please?
All right. So I'm going to bring up, okay, here we go.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to bring up the space for WordCamp Bogota and use that as an example. So again, you know, sometimes you have to train or teach people
Copy the link and they can comment.
beyond gaming. For some reason I have to do this. And get them to understand that businesses are using this to make money, to build communities, all of that. All of that because there's a new way to communicate with people internationally. Okay, of course, here we go. Okay.
Wait, you share us the link of I put in the website.
Yeah, we're gonna give it to you right now.
But I didn't have time to tell all people that the opportunity of metaverse that you gave us.
Oh, go ahead. Okay. So here's the link.
So if you hit that link, it'll take you right into the WordCamp Bogota spatial. And you can join us.
Oh,
there we go.
There you go, somebody.
I will try. I will try if my internet goes okay.
Okay.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And again, you can use your cell phone if you think it'll work better with your cell phone.
Okay.
Oh, there's somebody.
Where's inside?
Somebody's running around.
That is
Can you
me.
see it? That's you?
Oh, that's you?
Okay.
Okay, welcome.
So there are many metaverses. This is just one platform. There are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of different platforms. This is just one we prefer because of it's easy to use. You can use your laptop, you can use your cell phone, you can use a tablet. So for as far as accessibility is concerned, this is a much easier platform. Do you have a link to the website from here for Bogota? There's a link to the post. Okay, so we're going to show you how you can use this to link to, say, a website. So we're going to go right to the website for the WordCamp.
All right, so these circles are portals. So when you go on a portal, you get close enough, and when you click on it, it'll transport you. It'll ask you, it'll tell you you're leaving spatial, and you click yes, let's go. Oh, wrong one. Hang on.
How many people interact with these spaces, especially in events like WordCamp? Can you share us your experience, please?
Up to 50.
At one time. So 50 at once. Well, actually, if you have a paid account, you can have 50 will come in on one server, and then 50 more they'll make a duplicate space on another server. So with a paid account, you can have up to 300 people.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So if I click on this one, and it'll take me to the attendees. So everything is linkable with here we go, with a portal. So now can you see the content here now from the website?
And no, I still see in the metaverse.
Okay. So let's do this. So, all right. Here we go. All right. So when you click on the portal, this is what will come up. So this takes you directly to this website, this web page. So each portal can be designated to a different page on your website.
I'm gonna just stop sharing for 1 second. And I want for you so I'm assuming many of you are developers. Is that correct? Or designers or UX or UI designers. So what I want, I'm going to do my best to do this in Spanish. Right? So yo quiero que tú pienses que si tú tienes un website un sitio web que tiene products, algo de vender, que sea lo que sea, ropa, otra cosa, you can build in spatial all the pictures of the products, right? And then have a link that comes back to the product to sit on the website. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm trying to figure out the accessibility of the spatial. I mean, depends on internet.
Well, that's all technology. It all depends on internet. Spatial right now depends. So right now, what may be happening for you, Viviana, is also you're using Zoom, which uses a lot of bandwidth, and trying to use spatial. So trying to use the two at one time is going to be a challenge if you have very poor internet. But the other good thing about spatial or any other metaverse, especially for a school, is we have met people that have been in the hospital. And that's how they've met us in the internet and on the web. They've actually come and talked with us. We've had church on the internet in a metaverse space. So every Sunday morning we would have church, and we would have people come from around the world to come and share church with us using the metaverse. Okay. So I will also say.
That's interesting because you don't think in the other realities of people, so anyone can access for a space, even if they're in a hospital or either they are in silla de ruedas, I don't know. Entonces, lo que nos están compartiendo es cómo ponernos desde la perspectiva de una persona que está en un hospital, una persona que no se puede mover, o que está en determinada situación y no puede salir de su casa, y cómo crearle una experiencia, porque pues una cosa es una página web, pero otra cosa es como esa experiencia de un entorno donde se pueda movilizar y como tratarle de sacar de ese cuadro en el que se encuentra en estos momentos y darles oportunidad a través del metaverso crearles experiencia. It's like that. Create an experience for people that can move, take mobility or accessibility or any kind of situation. You can bring to them that experience of of, of getting in a shop, of getting in a yeah, that's things like that. Go to in church.
In church, right.
Right.
Y también mucha gente tiene miedo since COVID, ¿verdad? Que no quieren ir a la tienda, no quieren salir. So we have a lot of people who can walk, but they're afraid to be around other people because they're still afraid of COVID.
There are
So
people
it's a
still afraid. I didn't even know that.
yes.
Mhm.
But I know see, the culture is different, right? So our culture, I was telling this to William, I don't know there in Colombia, but I know in Puerto Rico, we are very family oriented. We are, everyone is family. So that's something my poor husband has had to learn because he's like, is that your niece? And I'm like, well, no, not really, because I raised her since she was young. So that's that's how my culture is. We everyone is family to us. So we're always going to be around each other regardless of what's happening. But here in the States, it's not like that. So we meet a lot of people who don't even want to come to a gathering because they're so afraid of catching COVID.
Pregunté que si todavía existe gente que tiene miedo por el COVID y Aida me responde que eso depende mucho de la cultura, porque pues puede que los latinos seamos como muy familiares con las personas, pero de pronto en culturas como en Estados Unidos hay gente que ni siquiera sale de sus cuartos o de sus casas a reunirse porque pues tiene sus miedos, ¿no? Sus situaciones. Entonces, ¿cómo a través de estos espacios podemos llegarle a esas personas o esas culturas que tienen esas creencias limitantes o esos miedos internos?
And then
Así.
go back to it.
I was going to say that show them the gallery too.
Okay. And I'm going to pull up Aida's gallery, but to go along with what she was saying as well, you can have a meeting and a class in these environments too to show the connectivity of the metaverse as well. So that way, when you're doing demonstrations or when you're doing different things with groups, make sure they can all see the benefits of collaborating together and working together. So this one that's coming up is Aida's NFT gallery. Let's see. So how do we get to the next time?
Okay.
And
You want to share screen?
yes.
Yes.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
just trying to
We're
get
trying
it
to
for
get to it.
Loved. So let's see if you liked it, because otherwise.
I should be in here. Should be in here. We're gonna bring up gallery in just a second.
He's got so many. So while he's talking, we did say we would talk about AI as well, and how using AI. Okay, it's up there. So it's okay. So how using AI and integrating it with WordPress. So some of you have you all used AI already?
Yes. Um,
So you're
GPT or I use Cloud. I use some of them. Gemini.
right. So then you already know how AI can assist you with for example, for development. So a lot of people feel like, oh, it's going to take away developers' jobs. And for some companies, because they know what they're talking about, it is. But I can assure you that for most people, it is not, because if you still need to know how about code. Sometimes AI is completely wrong,
That's
or
right.
it does what's called hallucinations and makes up stuff. So it's not like it's foolproof. You still need to know how to code. You still need to know what you're doing in order to be able to use AI.
That's
Go ahead.
Él nos comparte, bueno, vamos a entrar ya en el campo de cómo la IA y WordPress pueden estar juntos. Aida nos comenta que esto de lo que dicen que con la inteligencia artificial puedes crear código, pues no es real, porque pues sí, de alguna forma nos asiste o nos apoya, pero es uno el que a través de la lógica y a través del conocimiento de programación puede saber si está bien organizado, bien programado un código y pues entonces eso de que de que con la inteligencia artificial con la inteligencia artificial uno puede programar, pues no es del todo cierto. O sea, hay que tener un conocimiento detrás y eso es lo que ahí vamos. Es lo que nos está como indicando Aida. Listo. Ok. Thank you. Can you continue?
Wonderful.
Okay.
But but it is a tool that you can use, especially to help streamline your process. So while you don't want to solely rely on AI, you definitely want to use it to streamline the process. So I have met many developers that have used AI to help them to do those tasks that are mundane, that take a lot of time, that you just wanted to get through quickly so that you can work on bigger projects or take on more projects.
Ujú. La inteligencia artificial, de todas maneras, en la parte de desarrollo, sí es un apoyo para el programador que conoce y para tareas que son de pronto tediosas o muy extensas, pues la IA apoya mucho en esa parte. Y pues obviamente siempre debe pasar por el filtro del programador para validar si está todo correcto. Ok, nada, continue, please.
Okay, so again, I said before that the one thing about these programs is that they're constantly changing, and Spatial has just changed again. So now we cannot find my. But I'm gonna take you to. I don't see. I'm afraid to look because I don't even know. We're gonna try to find you an art gallery. This looks innocent enough.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay, this one is innocent enough. I have an art gallery. I am an artist. I have an art gallery on Spatial.
Okay.
I tell anyone that if you are artistic in any way, even for you as developers, you can take a picture of your website and put it into the gallery. When you go into Spatial, they'll give you many options. Can you see where we are? We're in someone else's art gallery. They have some animated. You can add video on here. You can invite a bunch of people. As a matter of fact, let's do that for those of you who want to join us.
Okay.
I'm trying, but it's so
No, it's okay.
sorry.
You're fine. No, I know. We know. That's one of the things that we do talk about is when it comes to accessibility, people always think of disability. As we mentioned before, people who are stuck at home, who are, cannot. So I'm going to stop sharing for 1 second because I don't know. The program is different than ours, so we have to stop and go. When we use it, it's a little bit more fluid. But anyway, so people always think of accessibility as disability. So we think about, someone's in a wheelchair, which is great. So for us, we were in school, we worked with kids. We were with a student who was in a wheelchair. We brought the headset, the Oculus headset. We brought some headsets. We let him and some other students put on the headset and put them all in the same space. And he was able to play basketball with his friends in the metaverse.
Do you have Oculus? Do you have VR?
You want to headset so they can see?
Yes. Let's see.
Yes. So he's going to get a headset so you can see. So right now, the VR headset, the least expensive headset is from Meta. It is the Oculus. As a matter of fact, the one we have is the Oculus 2, and it's discontinued. So those are all going to go on sale in some places. So this is the headset, VR headset.
Okay.
So when you put on the headset, it's a whole different experience.
Yes. I wondered.
Just demonstrating. So when you put on the headset, have you tried the headset before?
No, no.
No. So when you put on the headset, it's hard because you have imagine you're like in the space. So when I show you the gallery, when we were just in the gallery and you were walking around with your avatar, it's just still 2D. It's still, it's a 3D space in a computer. When you put on the headset, it's like you're really literally in the gallery. So when you're looking at the pictures, you're looking at, like I'm looking at this picture in the wall, you're looking up like that. You're looking around. It's life size. It's big. It's immersive, which is why education in the future will be mostly in VR. So for example, I don't know, you tell me when you want to translate.
Bueno, cuando uno se pone las gafas de realidad virtual, el Oculus, la experiencia es totalmente inmersiva, ya tú te sientes que realmente estás en el espacio, en la galería, en el espacio que quieras explorar y todo lo que tú ves como cuadros, muebles, todo lo ves como de una forma tan real que la experiencia realmente conecta con las personas. Entonces, ahí vamos. Entonces, I want to ask you first, before you continue, um, how is this market in Latin America? Because I don't know how many people can access to a VR, to a Oculus. How expensive is it? Can you versus in United States? How is this market?
So we are I'm always telling him, so we are still in the very, very beginning stages of this technology. This technology, when I introduced him in 2022, we were probably in the top 2% of people in the entire world using this technology for education.
Okay.
When we got our certification, the company that certified us, and I'll put them in here too, so that you guys can, because I want you guys to explore. They're called Victory XR. Is it .io too? .com. Okay. So we're going to put the link in there. When we got our certification through this company, the company only had 10 what they call metaversities. So I'm going to explain this, and then you explain as best you can.
Here we go. Okay.
That's great.
A metaversity is a university that creates, and then we'll share that page so they can see it. Yeah, I'm trying to do this so you can see, because we want you to see the technology. You can do this on your laptop. You will be able to download this to your laptop if you want to, but it's very hard to use on the laptop. It's much better with a headset. But you can go to the website and see the kinds of things that they're doing. So I want you to know that, okay, let's go back to the headset. This is they're going to discontinue this one. The next one that they have, the one with the 3 cameras, the one with the 3 cameras is the MetaQuest 3. and that one is also being discontinued. But they have a new one. It's the MetaQuest Alpha or something. But this is the least expensive. Microsoft has another one. Pico has one. But Microsoft's is the most expensive.
Okay.
Microsoft's, this one is about $400, something like that.
Right.
Microsoft's is about $3,000.
Yeah.
And the reason is because Microsoft is using their headset right now to help doctors perform surgery.
Okay.
Put the headset on. You drink. You know how you go and you drink the thing and they do the scan of your body. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When you drink it and then it does the fluid goes through your body and then they put you through the scanner and they scan your body.
Mhm.
Well, what they do is they take the headset and vamos a decir que es tu corazón.
Mhm.
And with the headset, they can take the scan of your body with this headset and open up your heart like this, as big as they want, and see exactly where they have to stitch. So they use the headset for medical.
It's like X-ray, things like
Yeah.
that.
So they actually use it. It's not X-ray.
It's more detailed than X-ray. It's so detailed that
Yeah,
you can see
more.
the veins and arteries and everything in your body.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Please give me a minute, give me a minute.
Yeah.
Entonces, lo que yo les acabo de preguntar es cómo actualmente está el mercado en Latinoamérica para el uso de la realidad virtual versus lo que se está usando actualmente en Estados Unidos y qué tan costoso es el adquirir el headset, las gafas de realidad virtual. Entonces, primero me dicen que el que ellos tienen es el que ellos tienen es de $400. The $4,000 is your headset. Can you repeat, please? For
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 Microsoft headset.
y
Microsoft.
for
Y
sorry,
este 400.
400. Your headset is for 400 and Microsoft 3,000. That's right. Entonces, el que ellos tienen es de $400 y existe uno que vende Microsoft que es de $3,000, pero es a un nivel avanzado que te permite, que es especial para los doctores, para poder revisar todo el cuerpo y hacer algo así como una especie de rayos X, pero es más avanzado porque te permite ver todos los fluidos del cuerpo, ver el corazón, ver los detalles del cuerpo y pues ellos ya a través de ahí hacer sus análisis. Entonces, ahí vamos, está muy interesante. Thank you.
So, lo que yo voy a hacer es enseñarte un video que te enseña cómo están usando el HoloLens de Microsoft para médico.
Ok.
Okay.
HoloLens.
Esto se llama HoloLens.
Ok.
So, yo voy a poner un. I'm looking for this.
Oh, right there with the red circle.
There we go. All right.
Are you sharing a screen?
I'm going to share. Yes.
There we go.
And I'm going to share audio.
Yes, I know. I can see.
Okay. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. The video finished, but I don't know if you can repeat the video.
Can you hear it? Do you hear it?
No,
No. Okay.
Oh,
the video no, but do you? Yeah. Mhm.
Do you see the video?
what did you-
No, the video stopped.
Okay.
Oh.
When I play it, can you see it?
Are you playing right now?
Yes.
No, I can see.
¿No puede ver?
It's down.
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing.
And you got to
what I'm
probably
gonna
do a new
do.
one. Right here.
Okay.
Go to the red circle.
Okay.
Okay, so go screen share.
We're gonna try again.
Okay.
It could be
Microphone
the video, the internet too.
set. Okay.
We're gonna
So it
try
has,
one more time.
Also share tab audio.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Let's try it again. Okay, do you see that? Do you see the page?
Yeah, I see it right.
Okay,
You see it?
so
Okay.
just keep it like.
Oh, you
like
can't. It
that.
won't do the sound. Do you see it now?
Yes, I'm seeing.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Do you hear it?
No, I can hear it.
No, Lord.
Oh,
Okay. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna leave it out. That's two doctors talking, and they're gonna show. Can you see the video?
No, the video stops.
Oh,
The video finish. But yes,
no.
we saw the video.
okay.
Look at what I'm gonna do is see if I can find an image for you. Okay,
Yeah, that's a good one.
that's a good one.
So we.
Okay.
So we should stop
I'm
sharing
gonna.
and share.
Yeah, I know. This is so interesting. I've never had to do this before. Okay, ready? Well, I'm gonna show you a picture instead, so it'll be easier to
Okay,
see.
don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
Lo puede ver.
Sí. Yes.
See, okay. You see look what he has on his head? That's the HoloLens,
Wow.
right? And then in front of him is someone's real heart. So
Okay.
that's how he can see the heart through the HoloLens. That's someone's heart that was scanned with radiology and MRI, right? And he can see for himself. Can you see my mouse moving? So he can take with the HoloLens and make that bigger if he wants. Let's say someone's valve right here it needs to be stitched or is faulty. He can open it up as close as he needs to do the surgery.
Wow. So they use HoloLens not only
Yes.
for analyze the body, but doing a surgery in this moment.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So that's what they're doing with the metaverse. They're using augmented reality. They can make it as big as they want, and then they use robotics too, so that he's stitching, but the robot is stitching. It's so precise. They can make the tiniest little stitches, but he doesn't. It's not like he's going in trying to figure out how to get in there. They're using that to go exactly where they need to go.
Wow.
They also use the HoloLens and the Oculus, the headset for architecture.
Okay.
So
So
let's say
you are sharing. I when I spoke with William, I didn't know all these opportunities that you share us with us is amazing because the technology that you are living right now maybe could be here in 10 years. I don't know how many years or 5 years maybe, but
it's here
But
now.
it's here now.
It's here now.
yes, it's now, but in Latin America or in
Or
Colombia,
Latin America.
really, I don't know when
Right.
they are going to real to be on a market in our country. But
Well,
it's amazing. I think if we can start right now,
right.
See.
knowing this opportunity and work for that, we will be the first in our country, maybe.
Well, actually, your WordCamp, from as far as we know, is the first metaverse in Colombia. So the WordCamp Bogota is the first metaverse site there in your country.
Yeah,
And
well,
that's one of the things that we try to create, the metaverse opportunities, so that way people can see the potential of them participating more with WordPress, but then expanding it out to schools. So if you have a workshop or what they call next gen, like they've done in Nicaragua with Alex and Lua, you can do stuff virtually or have everybody come together and have a workshop specifically for that.
okay.
Because
Eh,
there is so much opportunity.
eh, sorry, I'm
No,
trying
sí.
to resume. Lo que les estoy compartiendo es, bueno, lo que nos están compartiendo William y Aida es lo que actualmente se vive en el mercado en Estados Unidos y ellos quieren promover a que este mercado también Latinoamérica lo empiece a incluir. Ya como se dan de cuenta, la realidad el nivel de tecnología está que se utiliza la realidad virtual para hacer operaciones a nivel de que tú puedes ver los órganos del cuerpo y en las partes donde de pronto es más dificultoso hacer operaciones, con la realidad virtual es mucho más sencillo. Ese es el nivel de tecnología que se vive actualmente. Y obviamente ya yéndonos a un nivel más de mercados del público en general, pues es crear espacios de escuelas, espacios de universidades, espacios de galerías de arte. Obviamente, si uno explorándolo desde el computador, uno no alcanza a apreciar la experiencia, pero ya teniendo el VR, las gafas de realidad virtual, ya la experiencia de la persona cambia y ya realmente se siente que está en ese espacio. Entonces, esa es la oportunidad que podríamos nosotros acceder si empezamos a trabajar dentro de este negocio de crear espacios dentro del metaverso y pues de pronto en su momento poder acceder a esta herramienta que es el headset, las gafas de realidad virtual para empezar a comprender un poquito más esta oportunidad, pero si nosotros iniciamos eh, eh, esto en Latinoamérica prácticamente seríamos los primeros. Y me dice William, pero es que ustedes ya son los primeros porque tienen el metaverso, le hicimos el metaverso del WordCamp Bogotá y bueno, también William ha apoyado haciendo los metaversos de Nicaragua y otras WordCamps. Entonces, no sé si en este punto Carlos, Ricardo y Víctor que nos siguen hasta este momento tienen alguna pregunta, algo que nos quieran compartir y continuamos. ¿Qué les ha parecido hasta este momento?
Pues sorprendente, bastante como adelantado. Yo realmente pues no sabría cómo aplicarlo eh, eh, aquí aún, ¿sí?
Ujú.
Pues al menos los avatars, sí, normales que los puede uno incluir en un e-commerce y eso. Pero ya para las otras funcionalidades, los otros usos, sí, es una integración mucho más compleja y realmente no, no sabría cómo hacerlo, soy sincero. ¿Mm?
Ok, sí, yo te entiendo, William and Aida, Carlos shares that it's amazing what are you sharing with us, but he don't know how to apply in the work. But I think this is the next thing that you are going to share us how we can access to a remote work maybe with
Mhm.
this
Sí,
knowledge.
Yeah.
sí.
So if you want to, and I know we're getting long on time, if you want to have another meetup and share specifically about how to blend all of that, we can do that as well.
You can have a
Yeah.
workshop, but for you for now, for what you've learned so far,
Okay.
as a WordPress developer,
Mhm.
Mhm.
you can learn to use these. So todo que nosotros te enseñamos es gratis. Tú puedes ir a Ready Player Me, tú puedes usar Victory XR, tú puedes usar Victory XR, se puede usar, pero is a little bit harder, but anyway, puede usar Spatial, puede usar Blender, puede por lo menos a ver cómo lo puedes usar. Pero como te enseñamos más temprano, si tú usas Spatial, es bien fácil, no es algo difícil. Si tú usas Spatial, tú puedes hacer tu WordPress website y manda gente a Spatial, o de Spatial mandarla a tu website, so pueden tu sitio web, so así tú puedes ver lo que tú haces. You can make just like the pictures, like I said, you can take a picture of your website and put it in Spatial so that people come to the website and see what you do. Tú sabes, when you have your portfolio y gente dice, enséñame lo que tú haces. Tú lo puedes hacer in Spatial and they can go through it, and then each one can have a link that takes you to the next place.
Yeah, I think we can explore in our meeting. I'm
Okay.
I am agree with that. Cómo podemos explorar desde en otro meetup, cómo realmente podemos aplicarlo esto dentro de nuestros negocios o de pronto aplicar en un remoto, en un trabajo remoto, donde se necesiten estas habilidades. Creo que lo podemos explorar en otra oportunidad, pero bueno, pues hasta el momento ha sido impresionante. For the moment has been amazing. So thanks a lot. I don't know if you want to share anything else with us.
I'm gonna just show one more page to show how much the growth is. One of the last things is I'm just going to share the website to show how it has grown internationally, and the influence that it's having on WordCamps around the world. So this is the site Aida created, and the idea was to show internationally around the world the sites that are there for WordCamps. So we divided up by continents
That are in the metaverse.
So these are since 2022, the WordCamps that are on the metaverse.
How many have you been? All of this has been made for you?
Yes.
Wow.
So we created all these. So from Central America, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and this was one of the things sharing that one of the visions was to put as many WordCamps on the metaverse so that they're open like a website 24 hours, 365 days a year, but people still go in and view the content. And for example, if there was, let's say you wanted to do a workshop in the metaverse, you could use the site that's already created for Bogota and invite the Bogota community in to view and learn like we're doing, but we do it virtually. Here's the link to Bogota. See, so you're the first ones. So y'all have made history.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, thanks a lot. That's amazing. When you give me that notice, cuando me diste esa noticia that you want to create a metaverse, I'm sorry. I know, I can see you now. I no dimensionaba lo que nos estás haciendo. Realmente, I can figure it out. Where are you going? What did you give to us? Now I'm figuring it out, and I'm astonished. I don't know how is the word.
No, that's fine. So what I would like to say, I want to show you one more site. I want to show you this one. This is Victory XR. This is where we got our certification from.
Okay.
You see how the videos, can you see the videos moving?
Yeah.
Con permiso. Okay. These are 360-degree videos. This is a courtroom. So we have people who are learning how to become lawyers. And here in this one, you can converse with AI. So they put both AI and metaverse together. So you see it's a courtroom.
Okay.
I want you later to look at this website for yourself and just see some of the things that are going on. This is the medical one. So you asked me a question, and I wanted to address that question. You said, what about Latin America? So we are well aware we have done many things in Latin America as well as on the continent of Africa, where that the problem is resources, right? There isn't enough in many communities, enough money for the resources. But what I want you to think of, and I also as developers, I want you to think, so many people around the world, and it's not just here in the United States, not just there. AI came out, many people are like, oh my God, oh my gosh. And what are we gonna do? So many developers, unfortunately, have had to try to figure out what else can I do? And what I tell people is look at the metaverse. AI just made everything for the metaverse pause. It didn't stop it, right? So what I want you to think of is with the metaverse, just from the video that I showed you, if you look at Victory XR, you can create in a whole classroom for chemistry, for construction, for medical, for so for example, for like an architect, you can create it all in the metaverse. And the only thing that you need, and that company, Victory XR, has created all of that. They do construction lessons in the metaverse. They do medical lessons in the metaverse. They do chemistry lessons in the metaverse. There are universities here in the United States. There are over 100 universities that do school in the metaverse, at least one class. So maybe they do a chemistry class, maybe they do a medical class, maybe they do a construction class, but they do it in the metaverse. So what does that mean for Latin America? That means that instead of investing in the equipment, which is so much more money, you're only investing in the equipment for the headset. And the training can still happen. For example, I don't know in Colombia what the chemistry class, when you go to high school, do you do chemistry where you actually have to pour the stuff in the vials?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
You know chemistry?
Yeah.
So when you have the little things you have to pour it in the vial, do you have those in Colombia when you go to high school?
For me, we only había una vitrina de eso, pero realmente nunca lo usamos. O muy
Okay.
pocas veces.
Muchas veces no lo usan porque eso todo cuesta, ¿verdad? So to make the lab, to buy the chemicals, sometimes they have the lab, but they don't have the chemicals, right? Because maybe the budget this year there's no budget for the chemicals. With the metaverse, you always have it. And you're not worried about a student blowing up the room.
Right.
It's all virtual.
Okay.
So if you go to...
Give me a little break, please. Entonces,
Victor got it.
Entonces, otra oportunidad, algo que se puede llegar a hacer es entrar en el espacio de la educación y promover que las escuelas, en lugar de invertir en, digamos, el ejemplo del laboratorio. ¿Cuánto te cuesta comprar todo un laboratorio de química para que los estudiantes puedan aprender química? Entonces, en lugar de invertir en cosas que ocupan espacio y son de pronto más costosas y que no todos los estudiantes pueden acceder de pronto a esas herramientas. En lugar de eso, comprar las gafas de realidad virtual, donde se pueden hacer muchos experimentos dentro del espacio, no tienes que invertir de más, los estudiantes aprenden y pues quedan como, la enseñanza queda muy marcada porque pues es la experiencia que se vive en el momento. Y pues no solamente en el ejemplo de química, sino llevémoslo a otro tipo de educación. Educaciones que se necesitan, digamos, en el tema de la construcción, que se necesita tener maquinaria, que se necesita tener aparatos costosos. Todo tú lo puedes aprender a través de la realidad virtual. ¿Qué otro ejemplo me diste? También en el tema médico, los médicos. Entonces no tienes que esperar a experimentar con un cadáver, aunque esto no me lo dijo Aida, pero yo ya estoy desarrollando la idea. Tienes que experimentar con pues una idea de o un esqueleto de plástico, o a veces ellos también trabajan con cadáveres, y pues puedes transformar la educación en algo más accesible, que puedas experimentar más sin cometer errores y no cuesta además, no van a generar costos adicionales. Entonces ahí vamos. Okay, that's right. Thank you. Can you continue, please?
So I just want you, especially, we already know, without going into detail, things are changing in WordPress. Things are changing with all around the world, and not just because of what's happening with WordPress right now, but things are changing because of what's happening with AI, and AI is going to get better. So my advice, we would love to. We're more than happy to come again. Wait, actually apply some of these things. Learn more. You said you're using ChatGPT, Viviana. There's other AI programs as well.
Mhm.
Explore them, see what they're capable of doing, and also explore what we just showed you. Go to Spatial. Spatial is very easy to use. Go to Victory XR, even if it's just to see what do they offer. What are they teaching? Because the more you can learn now, like I said, so when we started, we were at the top 2%. We're probably now at the top 5 or 6% of people in the world using this technology, but it's growing and it's growing very fast. And we're only 2 teachers. There's probably altogether 150 teachers altogether.
Right.
They're going to need more teachers.
Okay.
Un ejemplo is here in Jacksonville, we have the cars that don't need a driver. The
Mhm.
big bus, it doesn't need a driver, right?
Yeah.
Technicians. There's only 6 technicians in the entire world that know how to fix that bus. So
Mhm.
they're going to create a metaverse program to teach technicians around the world
Right.
how to fix that bus so they can be trained. So one of our students in Colombia has a headset, learns it. They can go anywhere in the world because there are going to be thousands of buses around the world that will need technicians, and they could choose where they want to live and where they want to go for work. And that's why we push this technology.
Ok, se me olvidó incluir la parte de que no solamente es la realidad virtual, sino también integrado con la inteligencia artificial, como puedes poner un profesor de inteligencia artificial y que te eduque, ¿no? Bueno, que esta es una comunidad que no está en crecimiento, apenas el 2% o el 6% de, de personas que están explorando esta herramienta son profesores, are teachers de 2000, sorry, 2%, 6% are teachers, or exploring
So
the
they're using, que están usando este technology, how do you say
Technologist.
no, en español, ¿cómo se dice?
Oh,
Tecnología,
tecnología.
¿cómo se dice?
Tecnología.
Yo también tengo que practicar.
Está bien. Entonces, a pesar de que el 2% o el 6% lo están usando, está creciendo rápidamente y bueno, pues esta es la oportunidad. Como Aida me comparte, digamos, ellos tienen ahorita un transporte sin conductor, ¿ya? Do you have a car without conductor? Sorry, what is the word? I forgot. But,
Se
sorry.
llama autonomous. Autonomous.
Un carro autónomo. Entonces, ¿cómo se reparan estos tipos de carros a través de la realidad virtual? Entonces, eh, ¿cómo prácticamente los que empiecen a estudiar este área o esta tecnología pueden aplicar a trabajos que ya son de tecnología avanzada, que a través de la realidad virtual se hacen reparaciones o pues muchas cosas vienen detrás de esto? Entonces, es más o menos el resumen de lo que entendí. Okay.
So that's the link to see the autonomous vehicle.
Okay. Going to.
We can send all of the links to her.
So you are a certificate by Victorix XR is the University of Metaverse.
So no, it's not a it is it's a company that certifies teachers to become
Certified.
certified teachers.
Okay. Entonces ellos, how many teachers? Más o menos son 150 profesores los que están actualmente
Más o menos son como casi 200
ujú,
en este momento.
certificados en la educación del metaverso. Entonces es también una oportunidad a la cual podemos acceder. And that's amazing.
So, for instance, if we collaborated with the WordPress Colombia or WordPress Bogota meetup group, and we wanted to give a 3-week or 4-week class, because we're certified, we can show the integration in the tech, but we can also provide certificates that say, hey, we attended this training or this workshop, and the certificate will show that they have a basic entry knowledge into those fields. And that's the great thing about having those type of certifications, particularly like where it's new areas, that you can go in and do a basic training to enlighten everyone and teach everyone about the new technology so that they know more. So if possible, like Aida was saying, remote positions are open, they have knowledge and know how to apply for those jobs. But then, have a certificate to say, hey, I took this class, I have this basic knowledge, I want to learn more, and I'm able to understand it.
Wow. Thanks a lot, William.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to create a video resume of this meetup and share all community this opportunity. I think there will be so many interesting. Lo que nos acaba de compartir William es que, bueno, como ellos ya están certificados en educar sobre el metaverso, nos van a enseñar a nosotros, a la comunidad de WordPress Bogotá, cómo podemos también certificarnos y pues asimismo aplicar a oportunidades de trabajo remoto gracias a estos conocimientos. Entonces, wow, William, thanks a lot. We need it.
And I taught elementary school students this as well. So
it's not hard.
It's not hard. You look at it as you when
Okay.
we're doing this, we make projects. So it's not hard, but it's fun. But yeah, we've taught elementary school students in Africa and in the beginning in Costa Rica several years ago.
Okay.
Last year.
Last year. Oh, no, last was it? Yeah,
Yeah,
last year. Yeah.
University students. Get a basic understanding, a basic understanding. You can start with it now. You can go onto these sites that we're going to leave the links, Rihanna, so you can share out those links.
Mhm.
You want to, just explore, just see what's out there.
Oh,
We,
thank
we,
you, Ricardo.
we had a lot of job to do.
It's a lot. It is a lot. I mean, we've been doing this now for several years. And also, if you like gaming, you'll pick it up much faster. That's how I showed him, because I like gaming. So it was quick for me to pick it up. But if not, even if you don't like gaming, if you see it, that's the thing, you have to be able to see it outside of gaming.
Right.
And as developers, sometimes as developers, you get a project from your company and they say, put this together. But when we teach students, we always teach them, you have to think like an entrepreneur, because you never know when that company says, we don't need you anymore. So you always have to approach your work as if this is your work. Like, I own this. This is my company. This is my, my clients. And always, that's where innovation comes. So if you go and explore, you might see something we didn't even see. You might say, oh my goodness, I can use this on this website, I can add this, and I can do these things. So that's why I always encourage exploration.
Yeah.
So just look at the programs, look what they have to offer.
Yes, we are going to dream in metaverse.
All right.
Bueno, pues en resumen, nos acaban de compartir desde cómo puedes crear galerías de arte, espacios de educación, em, hasta espacios prácticamente esto es como crearle experiencias a las personas desde la parte de marketing, ya sea para que ingresen a comprar un producto o aprendan, se eduquen sobre un tema, hasta el nivel del conocimiento que podamos certificarnos como profesores del metaverso y hacer, ya sea para enseñar a las escuelas o las universidades de nuestras ciudades o del país, hasta poder aplicar a un trabajo remoto donde pues requieran de este conocimiento y estas habilidades que podemos llegar a aprender. De pronto nosotros no alcanzamos a dimensionar lo que se puede hacer porque todo lo hacemos a través de un computador, pero una vez que adquiramos un headset, unas gafas de realidad virtual, vamos a comprender el mercado que se está viviendo en estos mismos momentos en Europa, en Estados Unidos, y cómo podemos nosotros participar de ese mercado también. Entonces, y pues por supuesto todo esto integrarlo con WordPress, con las páginas web de tiendas online. ¿Cómo podemos hacer esa conexión? También es la misión. Did you understand, or I can try translate again what lo que acabo de decir? Do you need to?
No, it's okay. So the only thing I wanted to just correct is that we can provide a certificate that says that you have a basic knowledge understanding of the verbs. So it's something that so that you can show that you have a good understanding of it. Also AI, so we can go through the AI, we can go through but for the actual certification for teachers, for that you'll have to do through Victory XR.
Okay,
So that part we can.
you guide us where we can study, and if we complete the studies, you can certificate us. Yes.
So we can give you a certificate saying that you have a basic knowledge and understanding.
With basic.
So it's to walk you through.
Entonces nos pueden certificar sobre un conocimiento básico, acorde pues los links que ellos nos pasen de donde podemos estudiar y hacer el proceso para certificarnos. That's right.
Yes. So if you want If you want to be certified as a teacher, you would need a headset.
Claro.
You have to have a headset. And you can go to VXR. They do have a page where they do the certifications for teachers.
Okay,
So that, you know,
it's completely understandable.
yeah.
Para poder aplicar al estudio y podernos certificar, pues tendremos que tener nuestras gafas de realidad virtuales, ¿no? Entonces, como es el único requisito.
Sí, because eso se tiene que hacer en el metaverso.
Claro, para poder trabajar en el metaverso. Okay, no, that's amazing. I think that is a good news. Thank to you for open our eyes of what's happening right now in our states, in other countries that are using this technology right now. So we have the opportunity, tenemos la oportunidad, el que quiera entrar en este mundo, ya conoce como la experiencia que pueden generar y las ganancias si aplican a trabajos que necesiten de estas habilidades. Por aquí me hace una pregunta Ricardo, ¿qué especificaciones deben tener las gafas? The headset, what specifications do we have the minimal specifications we have to have? Sorry.
For the headset?
Yes. There isn't any specification for any headset, or there is no specification for acquire?
No.
No?
Well, we recommend cost-wise, I'm sure even there, the least expensive will be the Meta headset. So I tell people we do not get paid by Meta. We don't get paid by anyone to do this. We recommend the Meta only because it's the least expensive of all the headsets.
Meta heads. Can you share
It's an Oculus.
a link where we can acquire or see where is the headset, please? Pues no necesitamos como tal un requerimiento específico. Nos recomiendan las gafas de realidad virtual que ofrecen Meta. Pues les estoy preguntando si nos pueden compartir el link.
Oh, this one just continue. I don't have that no more.
Oh, okay. So,
The newest one
Oculus 3.
is the Oculus 3. Yeah, that one. This one they're gonna discontinue.
Okay,
Ese también.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So eso sí se puede comprar en cualquier tienda. Yo no sé si ustedes tienen Walmart o Target o algo así. Ellos lo venden.
No, but we can buy it globally. No, there is no problem.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't need that if we do the training. We're just going to show you on the laptop. But if you are interested in learning more and you want to go further, absolutely buy a headset. That's what the very first thing when we knew this was going to be something we wanted to pursue, the very thing we did was we bought a headset, because the only way to really know about this technology is you have to put on that headset.
That's right. Okay, well, has been 2 hours of exciting
Yeah.
welcome you. So thanks a lot, Aida, William, for this space. Gracias a los que estuvieron hasta el final, Víctor, Carlos, Ricardo. Y I going to upload this meeting in our YouTube and also in WordPress TV. So I'm trying to make a resume so people that can or don't have the time to see all these meeting can know where you are going, what did you share us, and take the opportunity that you gave us. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Thank you. We had a great time. Thanks for the opportunity.
No, thanks to you. This is the first meeting in English. But
Oh, good.
it's challenging. But it was
Yes.
William, Aida, it was a pleasure. See you later. And it was my first time in metaverse. I think it's very impressive.
All
So
right.
thank you so
Yeah,
Okay.
much.
thank
you're
you.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you,
If you get a
Victor.
headset, let us know. We'll meet you on the metaverse. Show you around.
Uh, yes, I want to see in cell, but well, I maybe I want a set, but I need to search about the price of this set in
Mhm.
Colombia. I think the Falabella or uh, sales like that can sell it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, we can explore in local. There is maybe a market of this, but
Mhm.
it always are the opportunity to buy it internationally. So the
Right.
opportunity is in in the on table.
Y también puedes todavía comprar el MetaQuest 2 si lo tienen ahí en Colombia, porque todavía trabajan. They work. But if you can afford the higher one, get the higher one.
Okay, I'm
Okay?
I'm looking in this moment. Oh,
Gracias por
Meta
todo.
Meta Quest 2 is the same Oculus Quest 2? Is the same?
Sí.
Okay.
It's the older one that they're discontinuing, but we still can use it. Well, that's the ones we use.
Mhm.
We get the 3. So I say if you can afford the 3 and higher, get that one. But
Sí,
the
mira,
yeah.
I see it in Falabella or in Éxito. Their local shop here.
Ah,
Está alrededor de
Oh,
1.700.000 el Oculus, digo, el MetaQuest 2. Entonces, para que se hagan más o menos unos números. Y pues no está difícil de acceder, pero pues sí, de pronto para algunos les toca ahorrar. Maybe it's not accessible, but for some people, but for other, you just need time to how do you say ahorrar? Save money for that. So,
mhm.
mhm. No, but that's a good start. Es un buen inicio para todo lo que se puede hacer con esto. Es muy, muy increíble. Entonces, thanks a lot, William. Thanks a lot, Aida. Thanks a lot, Victor, Carlos, Ricardo,
Okay.
for this space
thank you.
Thank
with
you.
you. And see you next time. And we can continue talk about how can help us each other.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias por tu
Un
tiempo.
abracito. Muchas
Take care.
Thank you. Okay. Have a good night.
Buenos, okay.
God bless you. Thank you.
Buenos noches.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
Good night.